Hey y'all, if you're new here, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all know what episode it is and what it is. It's the new episode where we got the Grammy party going. Shout out to Spice for her Grammy nomination. We're going to go ahead and get into it. I don't have many notes, so it's not going to be too long. But before I jump into it, y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Help your girl out. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Y'all know I'm trying to grow my channel. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So we start the episode off with Joc and Kendra, and they're arguing about this old tired storyline with Meda and the information that she gave and the information that Kendra already knew and already knows, yet we're still sitting here talking about it like 50 episodes later. So they're discussing what happened, and Joc is saying Meda's lying. She photoshopped her receipts, like those papers she printed was photoshopped. I don't know how he's not owning up to anything. I think he did it, and even if he did, she's going to take him back. So I don't even see why they're even discussing this. Honestly, I'm almost starting to be on Spice's side. Like, y'all married now, move on, because we the people don't want to hear it no more, quite frankly. So Kendra was like, you know what? You need to address this issue with this loose baby with my mom and brother. Like, you promised my family this and you told them that. Girl, you already accepted it and knew about it before you walked down the aisle. At this point, that's for you to tell. Like, you should have been shutting it down and stopping it in its tracks because you agreed to it. You were fine with it. You allowed it and you married him anyway. So move on. So Joc was like, look, he don't feel obligated to tell anybody. He told the person he needed to tell, and that's Kendra. I actually agree with him on that, but you know what? He said he'll tell when he's good and ready. So it sounds like he's going to say something to her family members eventually. And I hope after they say something, they wrap it up. Like, y'all need to try something else next season. Pop up pregnant, buy a new house, something else. I don't care. And Meda trying to get become a full-time cast member because now she's getting her own scenes, throwing an event and a tribute for Spice for her Grammy nomination. We know Spice been doing this for 10 years. So she, reached out to Carly Red and Safari. I think that those were the right people to reach out to for this. Given their background, their ethnicity, it's right in line with, Spice, and it makes sense. So they're going to perform. Carly's going to perform as Spice, and Safari's going to perform as Shaggy. And then the three of them get into the drama with Joc and that mess. And so, of course, initially right away, Safari's like defending Joc because that's his friend and that's just what men do. So Safari asked Carly if she had any relations with Joc. If she did, would she tell now? Like, would she? Maybe she would. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe she just might, just to have something to talk about. Now that he's married, I don't think she wants to go down that scandalous road of looking like his side chick, like initial girlfriend turned side chick, so I think she's going to leave it alone. She denied it. And the producers asked her, like, if you threw it at Joc, would he take it? And she was like, if I threw it at anybody, they would take it. I know that's right, Miss Carly Red. So Bambi is doing a video shoot for some song we've never heard of and probably will never actually hear on the radio ever. But if they want to make some money for a scene, have at it. She sits down with Sierra, because where did she come from? And she tells her about the drama with her and Scrappy and Momma Dee, and Momma Dee wanted to see the kids. But she's feeling away because she's like, you want to see the kids, but you look at how you've been treating me over the years, look how you talk about me. And then she says she's running around with Scrappy's alleged side chick, Shay, aka Bucky, if y'all remember from the Flavor of Love era. And she like, look, you running around with her and talking about that's your grandchild, and it's making people think that that's Scrappy's child, and it's shady, and I just don't want nothing to do with her. I feel what she's saying on that one. Because she was like, she even said, I could see if it was a girlfriend. I still wouldn't even be, like, I could see if y'all were in a long-term relationship and they had ties with each other. Like, hers, having a relationship with Erica, like I said in my past review, makes sense. They were together for a long time and they have a child together. So, yes, they should be bonding. They don't have to have a relationship that has anything to do with Scrappy at all. But Shay, I mean, if you just like her, fine, like, and that's great. But like, he's moved on and he's married to somebody else, and it is putting a wedge between you and your daughter-in-law, the one who you need to be bonding with. Sierra has to throw in what she got going on because she just can't help herself. Because every time somebody's talking about them, she got to talk about her, like, because that's just what she do. And she said she kicked Eric out the house. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care about them. I don't think they need to be even thinking about getting married. Like, I think they need to take marriage off the table. I don't even know if they should be boyfriend and girlfriend. She said she feels better alone right now. She was getting worked out. She has never been alone. She needs to, in her adult years, be alone. Like, actually, not for a couple of months. She needs to take some time to be alone. I mean, even her pastor said it. Be alone. So Joc is meeting with Spice. Joc is sitting there. We saw, quick cameo from up and coming rapper Callie. She got that one song I like. What's it called? Yeah. So, he was with her, I guess, trying to show that he's working. What he's working on, I have no idea. Maybe for his club, I don't know. So Spice pulls up and she like, give me a hug because they were friends. And she's like, they haven't been talking since the incident with Meda. And, Spice was like, look, I was in the middle of it. Like, y'all put me in the middle of it where I did not want to be. And I see that. I understand that she got in the middle of it because she's friends with everyone. But Joc is still just not owning up to this part. She's like, look, Meda told me everything. Like, come clean. He will not. And he definitely will not on camera. But apparently he did with his wife because she already knew everything. So at this point, let's leave it alone. Spice feels like y'all are 2 seconds married. He's 2 seconds married again, so keep it quiet. Like, let bygones be bygones. Leave the past in the past. At first, I was like, girl, what? Like, why do you keep... Because she's, like, trying to almost convince me to not tell her truth. Like, if Kendra keep asking me for the truth, I'm going to just tell you. Like, if you keep asking for either, I'm not going to say nothing. But don't partially tell her or don't lie. If you are going to tell it, tell your truth. So I don't agree with that. Like, she should just be like, oh, don't, it didn't happen when y'all was together, just to leave it alone. Be like, look, girl, you know what? Y'all married. Let me get out of it. It's no longer my place. Like, because what difference does it make now? Kendra is not going nowhere. If a baby can scare her off, what will? So Spice had invited Joc to her Grammy party. So, of course, him and the rest of the cast is going to be there. Scrappy's in the studio again. And why? Why are you in the studio again? Like, you and your wife is just throwing money away. Look, I gave it to him on the last review when I said, okay, he on a throwback tour. He on a millennial tour. We want to hear, your old records with Crime Mob and all your old hits. What they gonna do, I don't mind. I would listen to that right now. But anything new, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Keep it to yourself. I'm not interested. So Kirk is there to support, and he like, look, you showing a different side than what you used to show, the type of music you used to make back in the day. You got to keep up with the times. Or sometimes you just have to realize, like, look, I'm for one particular age group and crowd. And that would be the early 2000s crowd. And this new generation with this new music has new artists. Let them have their thing. It's their time. Like, you focus on the people who actually want to hear the songs you've already made. And just be grateful about that. So, especially when he got on this show. Everybody know when you get on this show, like, any chance of you having a career afterwards, 98% it's probably not going to happen. Everybody can't be Cardi B. And you already came in with a career, so it's not going to revive. And we know the show was not going to revive nothing. But anyway, so Scrappy's venting about his problems, with Momma Dee and Bambi. And Kirk was like, well, look, because first he was on Bambi's side, like, we got to understand, because he was talking about she feel away, like, when she's at the show, she's fine, but then when he's on tour and she's not around and, she's feeling some kind of way, and he's like, listen, you're a rapper, rappers have those stigmas, and, they have that history just in general that comes with, as part of the territory. Like, you got to reputate the rappers in general, even if he didn't do anything, have a reputation for cheating on their wives, etc. So, you had to look at it from her side. And she's sitting up there with 3 small children while you're out and about. So, Yeah, I appreciate that Kirk did that. Too bad he wasn't thinking like this with his own wife, but at least he can have this type of empathy for someone else. Then he begins to talk about his father-in-law to try to compare it, I guess, to like the Bambi Momma Dee situation. But that storyline's so dry. Like, that's the best y'all could have came up with. Dragging her father from wherever he came from. Like, that I don't care. And you let him stay in the house, so at this point, don't complain. So, I mean, I get that he, don't want to ruffle no feathers with Rashida, but it seemed like, Rashida don't run no show. He's always the one wearing the pants. No matter what happens, no matter what he does, she's not going to leave. So he was like, I don't want your daddy to stay there. Let him sleep in his car or wherever he sleeps. What's she going to say? Nothing. Everyone's at Spice Grammy party, and Erica's whining about this divorce and wanting to get this divorce and blah, 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 blah. And everyone seems really uninterested. Very much like how I feel. I would love to fast forward. But I'm going to keep watching just to get this review out. So Carly said that she and Spice have a new song. And they added that one guy, I forgot his name, starts with a C. And it's like, I want she and she and she. Yeah, I like that one song, but I ain't heard nothing from them since. So I'm going to have to check out the song they made together. So we saw Scrappy talking to Momma Dee. He like, you need to chill. Like, basically, you're doing too much if you ever want to see your grandkids ever again. Carly finds Joc and Meda, and she apologizes for jumping out the box. I didn't quite catch everything that was said, but I heard Joc saying, let's get out of here. Like, let's leave it alone. Because Kendra was like, you jumped out the cake. And she's like, no, it's a box. Some mumbling happened, and then they walked off. So Carly, Meda, and Safari performed. They did a really good job. Safari was dancing on Meda, and Erica was looking a little hurt. And, everybody was just in. They were showing the people in the audience. Some people were in their feels. But, yeah, they did. I think they did a good job. Because, they were just performance by songs. They weren't singing live or anything. Thank goodness. So all they had to do was just dance. But, baby, Carly, why did you do this to your body? Like, when they show her with that booty, please, just get whatever you got done undone. Like, if you're just going to be skinny like you was when you first came, that's fine. That booty, it just ain't it. It ain't giving what you think it's giving. So Spice was like, I came a long way. I was a single mom with 2 kids in Jamaica, and I came over here, and I was homeless. And she always said, she said it before, she said from homelessness or homeless to greatness. And I love to see it. She was in tears because everybody was telling her touching words, and she's just like, she made it. So she's very happy. Her boyfriend was by her side. I'm like, what's going on with y'all? Is he ever going to propose? What's happening with that? But Shekinah, after Spice was crying tears of joy at her event that should be about her and her alone, someone gave Shekinah a mic and allowed her on the stage. I guess it was just for the scene, because why is she up there? And everybody's like, oh my gosh, why is she up there? What is she doing? Like, everybody's annoyed. So she calls Safari onto the stage, and basically, like, they go off to the side because she wants him to sign. She was calling him out because Erica wants her divorce papers signed. So Shekinah is going to take it upon herself to serve him because that's her place, right? So Safari, like, what? Like, I'm not signing. He said in his confessional, like, I'll look over it with my lawyer. Like, I'm not signing nothing right here, right now. And yeah, very inappropriate, not the place, not the time. And why is Shekinah on the show? Like, I guess she's a friend of, so she's not supposed to have her own storyline, but she never, like, it's like she's just starting up mess. Like, she's not in anything, like, where it naturally fits. It's like you just inserting yourself in somebody else's business. She never had her own storyline going. She didn't really have much going on since her and that show she had with Tiny ended. But I guess they keep bringing her back for something. So he signed it, and it said, like, hell yeah or hell yes or something like that. Because she went and showed everybody, like, he signed. And Erica got embarrassed because she was like, he signed? All hopeful. And then here go Momma Dee in her ear talking about, show the world, girl. What do you mean show? You don't got to show nobody. You don't need to show no world. You shouldn't even be doing this. Whatever. But Erica was like, you know what? Because she was feeling like, okay, he didn't want to sign because he just wants her money. Y'all work on the same show. Like, y'all do the same thing. I don't see Erica doing anything outside of this, and I don't see him doing anything extra. So he wants your money. Y'all probably got about the same amount of money. I promise you it's fine. It don't seem like he wants you, so maybe he really is just probably might be trying to be smart because she filed. Maybe he's being spiteful because he feels away, or maybe he's just waiting for his lawyer. Maybe all three, but I don't think he want her for her money. I don't think neither one of them got that much money like they trying to act like they got. So that's where the episode ends. Next week they're going on a trip to Vegas. I didn't hear season finale. I don't know why. Y'all gave us a little too many episodes, so we don't need no reunion. I promise you, we're good. But if anybody's still watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, what did you think about this episode? How do you feel about Joc and Kendra dragging this storyline on and on and on and on, like Erykah Badu said? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.